There are many reports where children swallowed magnets. This 5-year-old boy is lucky to be alive after swallowing 30 fridge magnets. Noah is unlikely to ever live this story down. His mother, Crystal, received a call that immediately put chills down her spine. Crystal shudders at the thought of how close her little boy was to death. If it was less than half a day longer, he would have died, she said. The curious little fella had dragged a chair over to the fridge where the magnets were up high and swallowed an astounding 30 of them. An X-ray revealed the cause of Noah's distress, and it was something that even doctors had never come across. It took a mammoth 6 hours for the surgical team to remove all of the magnets. Dr. Maurizio Pasolai, from Monash Children's Hospital said, "I must confess, I've never seen a kid swallow 30 magnets. They travel along the intestine and they are attracted to each other, trying to get together, and by doing this, they create little holes inside the gut. We had found 10 or 12 holes which we had to stitch one at a time, and we had to remove some parts of the intestine. A woman obsessed with eating cutlery had to go under the knife to remove 78 forks and spoons from her stomach." Doctors said every time Margaret Dahlman, of Rotterdam, Netherlands, would sit down for a meal, she would ignore the food and eat the silverware instead. The 52-year-old eventually went to hospital complaining of a stomachache and was rushed into surgery after an X-ray revealed the dozens of forks and spoons clanking inside her. "I felt an urge to eat the silverware. I could not help myself," Dahlman told doctors. Rotterdam was eventually diagnosed with a borderline personality disorder. She has since made a full recovery and is responding well to therapy. A woman's tongue was impregnated by a raw squid, a medical report claims. The woman, from South Korea, needed immediate medical assistance after the sperm inseminated her mouth, according to the report in the Journal of Parasitology. The 63-year-old's mouth was inseminated by sperm after she ate the undercooked seafood without removing its internal organs, researchers say. When doctors examined the woman, they discovered 12 small, white spindle-shaped, bug-like sperm bags embedded in her tongue and gums. The foreign bodies were identified as squid spermatophores, sperm-containing capsules, belonging to a Japanese flying squid, or Totorodes pacificus. The woman had reportedly failed to remove the squid's internal organs, and compounded the problem by parboiling the creature for a few seconds before eating it. That means the spermatophores remained alive and well. It is thought they were looking for a soft place to embed when they settled in her tongue and gums. Researchers for the study wrote, "As soon as she put a piece into her mouth, she felt like many bugs were biting her oral mucosa. She experienced severe sharp pain and spat out the entire portion without swallowing. Despite that, she could feel many small squirming white bug-like organisms penetrating her oral mucosa." The researchers went on to say they were not sure how the spermatophores managed to implant themselves into the woman's mouth. Other bizarre cases have also been reported. According to Pathology International, a 21-year-old Japanese woman felt a stinging sensation after eating the sexual organs of a raw squid. The report said, the right fourth arm of a mature male Totorodes pacificus serves as the genital organ of the animal. Using this arm, the squid grabs the sperm bag that comes out from its penis and presses it against a female's body. Consumption of a squid with sperm bags and an active ejaculatory apparatus can lead to unintended ejection of the sperm bag and injury to the oral mucosa. Doctor pulls live cockroach from man's ear in China. A somewhat cringe-inducing video has been shared online showing a doctor pulling a 2-centimeter-long cockroach out of a man's ear in southern China. In the clip, captured in Shenzhen City in Guangdong Province, a cockroach can be seen in the ear of a man only namely through an otoscope. The doctor uses a pair of tweezers to pull it out slowly. One of Lee's relatives is shocked and can be heard saying, "Cockroach. Are you sure it is a cockroach?" Another video shows how the dismembered cockroach is still moving between the tweezers. According to reports, it climbed into Lee's ear when he was sleeping.
恶心。哎，是我。
没事。这条蜈蚣啊。
蟑螂。
蟑螂吗？你确定这是蟑螂吗？
A man in India went to the doctor complaining of pain and itching in his eye. Turns out he had a 15 centimeter long parasitic worm living in his eye. Times Now News reports, Dr. Shrikant Shetty examined the patient's eye and discovered the parasitic worm could put his eyesight at risk. The best action would be to remove the worm immediately. According to experts quoted by Times Now News, the worm is believed to be Wuchereria bancrofti, a type of roundworm that is spread via mosquito bites. Doctor removes 15 centimeter long parasitic worm from the man's eye.